Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. As always, we've got more news, so let's get straight to it. The very first thing that I want to show you guys is a brand new Guilherme Bilinski Art model, as he has gone ahead and revamped his Littlefoot, the Land Before Time Littlefoot, and has a brand new sort of paint variant, new sculpt. Everything about it is new that he is going to be releasing. You can see the image here showing it off with the older version of the Littlefoot that I have actually reviewed here on the channel. So I will include a link in the description to the Instagram account and Facebook account of Guilherme Bilinski Art, where you can contact him to inquire further about purchasing one of these while they last. Also, I want to let you guys know that as far as the Planasaurus figures go from Bandai, they are going to be releasing a Giganotosaurus in this line. We know that there is also a Pteranodon coming that was unveiled not long ago, but it's pretty darn cool to see a Giganotosaurus coming as well. This is definitely one that I am hoping to get my hands on because it's a very cool looking figure, and I've been a pretty decent fan of the Planasaurus line overall. I don't think they're the most amazing thing in the world, but they are pretty cool. Definitely cool enough to collect, so a figure for sure to look out for if you are interested in grabbing one. Also, as far as PNSO goes, they have finally unveiled that Spinosaurus we were hoping for. It's been a little while, and you know, they've kind of been teasing us of potentially releasing a new Spinosaurus, and there was actually an image recently floating around of a potential prototype of a Spinosaurus that we might be getting. Well, we now have the official figure, and you can obviously see it looks very similar to the older one. It's just larger, has a better pose, and has the same sort of paint scheme as the older one, though, but it honestly looks fantastic if you ask me, and in my opinion is definitely the single best Spinosaurus to come from PNSO so far. Of course, I don't have the figure in hand quite yet to say definitively, but I think it's obvious enough from these images that it is definitely going to be the best PNSO Spinosaurus, and this is available to purchase as of right now as far as I'm aware. Also, as far as Haolonggood goes, they also have revealed some new figures, and these as well are available to purchase currently from Lana Time Shop. We have a Kosmoceratops out now, again sporting two different color schemes, both of which I think look great. I think I'm a little more partial to the reddish one just because it looks super cool, but they both do look really nice, very nicely sculpted. Again, not quite as flashy, I would say, as far as the paint schemes go as what I'm used to from Haolonggood, but I think they both do look really nice and natural, and that's what's always most important. And I'm also happy to see that it looks like the dark wash has returned for these figures as well. So again, if you are interested in snagging yourself some of these awesome Kosmoceratops figures, make sure you head on over to Lana Time Shop right now and grab yours. Then as far as Dino Dream goes, they've officially shown off 3 different dioramas recently of the Lost World Jurassic Park Velociraptors. We now have the kind of like images of them, basically like concept art of them, showing them off here, and you can see what each and every one of them looks like. Of course, again, what the different dioramas are, as well as the colorations that would be on the raptors, and all 3 are phenomenal. Like, I am more looking forward to these tiger striped raptors than I think anything else that Dino Dream is producing, and that's really saying something, because if you actually take a look at these images, there are more images that have recently been released of other upcoming Dino Dream products like the Dilophosaurus, giving us a good idea of what the coloration and paint apps and everything will look like. It looks so good. The Stegosaurus as well, the baby Stegosaurus, absolutely phenomenal work on that, as well as our first look at the Giganotosaurus as, you know, an actual model, not just like a 3D render or anything. And again, everything that Dino Dream is currently in the process of creating looks amazing if you ask me, and I couldn't be more hyped for everything that they are going to be releasing in the future, again, with their officially licensed Jurassic Park and Jurassic World products. I also wanted to show you guys, again, the Dino Island Minis and Dino Mike Mac collaboration on the Clone-a-saurus figures have 4 new species released. As you can see the species here. What's really cool about these is they are actually free STL files that you can download, again, for the Clone-a-saurus tabletop game. So that's really cool. Again, something that you absolutely should take advantage of, and I, of course, will include a link in the description as to where you can do that if you would like to get a hold of those files and add some of these super cool figures to your collection. And the final thing I have is from Mattel. We actually have a look at some of the upcoming Epic Attack figures. I do want to give a shout shout out and a thank you to both Collect Jurassic and Dino Mike Mac for these images. But first of all, we have the Baryonyx giving us a much better look at the Baryonyx. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely a nice looking sculpt and nice looking paint job with not really too much as far as the paint going on, but it looks decent for what it is. And the only thing that I really am not a big fan of would be the fact that the tail looks pretty short. Kind of bummed about that, but overall it definitely looks like a neat looking Baryonyx. And we also of course have the Pyroraptor here, and what's cool about this Pyroraptor is it looks like they have actually increased the feathers on the arm a little bit, because the older ones were pretty bad as far as that goes. So at least an improvement when it comes to that. I think the figure as a whole may not be everyone's favorite Pyroraptor, because of course when it comes to the Epic Attack figures they do feature less articulation and stuff, but it is a pretty neat looking figure, and I am absolutely looking forward to checking both of these out in hand whenever they do officially release. Keeping my fingers crossed that they actually do, because lately the Epic Attack figures have been a little iffy and a little hit or miss at Walmart, but hopefully these do start to show up at some point sooner rather than later. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way. But until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.